What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and today I'm going to be doing my first LEGO Minecraft analysis video on two of the new minifig scale sets. And these two photos were just revealed a couple days ago, and it's only two out of the upcoming lineup of minifig scale sets. The first one being the cave, and the second being the farm. And obviously, LEGO, I assume, is now transitioning out of micro worlds and into the minifig scale idea of sets for Minecraft, because it's just generally a better concept, I suppose. But problem is the LEGO group seems to be struggling with it because there are a lot of problems with these. But the way I see it is, I met the two of the main designers behind these sets at Minecon last year, and there are some really good people behind a really good idea with just great motives behind it all. But it's not working out for me in a lot of ways. I'll get into all the reasons just as to why, but these are only two out of the upcoming sets, so I will be doing an analysis video on the rest of the sets once those photos are revealed. So definitely stay tuned for that, but without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so starting off with the farm, and the farm is just kind of like your basic setup that we all have for our farms in our survival worlds, and I mean, okay, let me just start off by saying the minifigures actually look pretty decent. I mean, the two designers that I met at Minecon last year, Nicholas and Max, they had a few prototypes of these minifigures with them, and they were showing them and trying to gather opinions for the finalized design later on, which obviously turned out to be these. And really, they didn't change the overall design of Steve that much. I think the only thing they did was actually size down the head a little bit. Other than that, it looks like the exact same Steve that I saw at Minecon last year, just obviously with new printing and not like a sticker for a preliminary sticker on the face. But I mean, it's a really great looking minifigure. It's not that bad. It's just obviously it's hard to get used to because not everything isn't square in this, obviously, especially for the minifigures. But the skeleton actually looks really great. The skeleton minifigure is phenomenal. The cow and sheep both look pretty good too. It's just the minifigures for these, they work. They really do. But then you have the actual sets, which I really hate to say, but it looks like you went to the LEGO store, got a few cups of pick-a-brick there, and threw it all together, and this is what you got. I mean, yeah, it represents some great elements of Minecraft. You have the fenced-in mobs there for breeding. You've got the birch tree, if I'm not mistaken. I never remember the names of trees. But you have the sugar cane. You have the water, all with the 2x2 slopes. It all looks great. It really does. And the printed pumpkin and the printed workbench, the torches. It's all there. But it's just, I think what really bothers me about these new sets is that the LEGO group, obviously for playability purposes, they don't have any tiles on these really. So that's kind of problematic because Minecraft, everything is smooth, and then this is the exact opposite. And once again, obviously that would make it really difficult to play with it. It would make it frustrating, yeah, but it's just still something that maybe I might add myself when I get these sets, because having tiles on these sets would make it look so much better. But I mean, in terms of playability, these sets do look really great. You have the chest in there with a loaf of bread in there. The fence obviously opens up, but other than that, it doesn't seem like there's anything else in terms of playability. But you do, like I said, have some pretty nice new elements, such as the new minifigures, and especially Steve's new shovel that we see him holding there, which is really definitely a cool design. And I know I'll definitely have to paint the tip of that, silver to make it look like an iron shovel or something, because obviously LEGO group can't, overmold the two colors into one tool. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a great idea. It's just the actual set itself I find really hard to look at without the tiles really need to be there for me, which is why once I get these sets and I review them for you guys, I will probably add the tiles on myself. Alright, and for our second set, we have the cave, and I guess this is kind of the last set that I'll be doing an analysis on for now until we get photos of the other four sets being released with this lineup. But this set is a little bit better, but still suffers from the same problem that is understandable once again, just still bothersome for people like me, and that is obviously that the entire set is just completely studded. But yeah, so in this set we get the exact same Steve minifigure, but this time he's sporting a pickaxe, and the problem with the pickaxe, it looks a little bit oversized, like the handle could have been a lot shorter, but I mean, other than that, it still looks pretty good to me. And the spider, while obviously it is a little big, still works and looks like the iconic spiders we all know in the game. And the zombie looks perfect. Absolutely love the design for the zombie. And this set has a nice variety of different elements we know from the game as well, such as the TNT block right there, which obviously has some printing on it, which is really cool to see. And then we have some gold ore in certain areas. And the one thing that the LEGO Group obviously has made an attempt to do here with these sets is you'll notice the various 2x2 plate or 2x2 tiles that have the stud in the center, basically trickled rather words all over this set. And that obviously is an attempt to just give yourself a nice variety in terms of like where you can place the minifigures. So I mean, obviously the LEGO Group did not want to cover these sets in tiles. They wanted you to be able to position the minifigures, but just it's something that personally I'll have to modify myself later on when I get these sets, like I said, is adding on those tiles. And obviously you also do get a ladder here, which doesn't look like an actual ladder in Minecraft. One of the very many problems that these sets obviously will suffer is the transition from the game to actual LEGO elements. But then we have the bucket of water, another chest up there with the same loaf of bread, a torch obviously on the very top, and to the right of the set you'll notice right behind the TNT block we've got a coal ore, and it's pretty awesome for the most part. It's just, once again, once I get my hands on these sets, I'm definitely gonna have to do some modifying, or I don't know, because it's just like I don't know, man. These sets, it's a great idea. It really is done by some great people. I don't look at this and instantly see Minecraft, I guess is what I'm getting at. I don't know, man. We'll see. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this analysis video already. That was kind of fast, but yeah, so now we can go ahead and wrap this up. Alright guys, and that about wraps up this analysis video, my first analysis video in quite a while actually, but yeah, so obviously these are only 2 out of these 6 upcoming minifig scale sets, and I don't know what order these sets will be revealed in, obviously. So if the next sets are revealed, we get a couple more, then I'll do an analysis for the next 2, and if we get all 4 of them at once, then I'll do an analysis for all 4 of them. We'll see, but I definitely can guarantee that there will be an analysis video in regardless of what order the photos are released in. And yeah, so something that I do want to mention is that prices were not actually announced just yet, so I assume they'll be in the $20 to $30 range, obviously depending on what set you get, because there are some larger sets in this lineup that we have not received photos for. We have some leaked / preliminary photos, but we did not actually get official photos like this, and those sets obviously being the First Night, Creative Box, the Ender Dragon, and the Mine being the largest one. So I assume that one will be pretty pricey, because obviously this is a licensed line, so licensed themes are obviously most expensive. But yeah, so we were originally guaranteed that these sets were going to be coming out in 2014, and I hope that the LEGO Group is sticking to that, because I forget where. Take this with a grain of salt, but I saw somewhere that they changed the date to 2015. Completely forget where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere, and I really hope it's not true. But once again, it may not be anything, just something I recall seeing somewhere. But yeah, so I will actually be making minifigure scale customs with these. So I will be taking a bunch of Steves and making all of the famous YouTubers that you guys recognize. Basically the main ones that I've already done as micro mobs, I will be redoing into minifig scale form, and then obviously I'll be going on from there. But for now, until these sets come out, I will still be making some micro mobs. I've got the Achievement Hunter team planned. Those are my next ones that I plan on making. Hopefully those will pull through, and I'll be able to make those pretty soon. But yeah, so I talked to the designers, obviously Nicholas and Max, as I already previously mentioned, at Minecon last year, and I did bring up to them, hey, they obviously, you want to keep it looking like a minifigure, but everything is square in Minecraft, including the players. And the guy, Nicholas basically said, I just hit my printer, the closest, you can't really stray too far away from the classic minifigure, and that's why only the head for these minifigures is square, and that's the way they went about that. Just something I figured I'd throw in there for you guys, your own information. But yeah, so apparently, I'm not sure if this guy was actually the first, but the 3 Virtues, apparently he was the one who posted these photos initially and was the first one who had them. them. I'm not totally sure if that's true or not, but regardless, if he is, then link to his channel will be in the description below if you want to check out the source of these images and where they came from. But yeah, guys, so if you enjoyed this analysis video or found it informative and maybe you're looking forward to these sets or you have your own opinion, whatever, be sure to let me know by dropping this video a like below and or your opinion in the comments, as both of which definitely mean a lot and definitely go a long way. Yeah, you can also follow me on the Twitter and the book face. Links to both of those is always in the description below as well, and there I've been posting all kinds of behind the scenes photos and updates of what I'm up to and what's to come for my channel. A lot of Guardians of the Galaxy action and some Quicksilver photos that I've been posting over there, so definitely some cool stuff if you want to check it out, because obviously I can't always make videos when I want to, so that's why I have all these social media outlets for you guys. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this analysis video. I'm definitely looking forward to doing an analysis on the rest of these sets as they are unveiled, but it's a great attempt by the LEGO Group. It's a great idea. It's just the sets, I'm not really feeling it. So we'll see, guys, but I'll catch you later. All right. Bye. And I guess, yeah, the last set for now, at least until we get additional photos later on of the other 5 sets, we've got actually 4 sets. Damn it. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep doing micro mobs for, if I'll make the full transition into minifig scale. I'm going to redo this.